During the summer, or this summer coming, I'll be doing a lot of track days on this car. Now you may remember that I've put on a Carnival exhaust. Well, what I wanted to do was do a little decibel test. So I've got the camera set up on the car here. I've got the decibel tester, which is a really scientific iPhone 7. And I'm going to do a decibel test now, if you don't mind coming with me. So what I've got here is my camera set up on the car, and below that I've got my super decibel tester, which it has to be about half a metre away from the exhaust for the UK tracks. Now the track limit that I'll be going to is 105 decibels, so as long as it stays below that, then we'll be absolutely fine. But I've got to do that at 3/4 of the maximum rev. So this car revs to 8,000 RPM, and I need to basically make sure that when I'm doing 6,000 RPM, that stays on or below 105 decibels. So that's basically what the decibel testers at the track circuits are going to be looking for, and so we'll find out later in the video to see what the reading actually was. Okay, so do you remember a few days ago when I was telling you about the front lower splitters that I was going to be putting on the car? Well, the left hand side one is actually on the car. This is what it looks like on the other side where I haven't put it on yet. So I'm going to put the second one on now, then get the car lowered again, and let's see what it looks like on the ground. But this is what the original one looks like. You might not be able to see very well because of the sun. You get a better idea once it's actually on the ground. Okay, so what do you think? I think it looks really good. Well, it has turned into an absolutely disgusting day. Today we are off to York. Me and Mrs. Satch are off to York for a dirty weekend. Nah, not really. Just a chance to get away from the kids. Nothing too exciting, but I'm off right now for a quick haircut, and then Mrs. Satch has actually expressed an interest, which I'm really find really strange. She's expressed an interest in actually driving this Cayman for a little bit. So we're taking the Cayman down to York, which is about an hour and a half drive away. So she wants to drive the Cayman for a bit, so absolutely fine with me. Quick haircut, and then we'll see how she gets on with the Cayman. You know the saying, you can't polish a turd? Well, I'm pretty sure that was made for me. Pretty much one of the worst haircuts I've had, but there we go, what can I do? You ready to go?
Yes.
You ready? Excited to drive the Cayman?
Not really.
No?
I'm a bit nervous.
Here's me telling everyone you couldn't wait to drive it.
Well, you know what I'm like? I always get nervous about driving the first time. I'm not a very good driver, am I?
No, that's true.
Can't see. I can barely see over the steering wheel.
Well, the clutch is like really high, so you've got to bring the clutch pedal up quite far to actually
really
engage with the clutch.
Stiff.
Yeah. Do you
It's
think?
like driving a tank.
Oh, right.
Like it just feels stiff and I don't know, unyielding. Like how long does it need to take? The gears aren't very smooth, are they?
No. It's not. I mean, you've got to remember, it's a 2006 car. It's a 13 years old car, and it's built more for precision driving, and not the kind of car that you drive to work in. So, initial impressions on easiness to drive? Not easy at all.
I don't think it's user friendly. I mean, I suppose I'd get used to it. It's just.
You used to be much higher up, aren't you?
You know what my view is? Like, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see. The gears are dead difficult to get in.
Uh-huh.
And the steering wheel's like flipping.
Heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
it is
heavy.
But back 13 years ago, that would have been classed as not the norm.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the fact that the cars these days have got like active steering in that.
I'm getting a sore foot.
So do you like the low down position or not?
No.
No, because you're used to the Sportage, and obviously it's a lot higher than this.
Yeah, I just feel like too
Just feel
low
like you're
down.
practically in a go-kart kind of thing.
Yeah.
Aye.
And all I can see is wheels. I need to be up here.
And could you see yourself driving this around Silverstone maybe?
No.
Donington?
I can't even
No.
see it's driving at the quad.
Nürburgring? Fancy coming to Nürburgring and doing a few laps?
No.
No?
You're on your own.
Could you see yourself driving to work in it?
Nah.
No?
No.
So it's not
have
really it's not really your kind of car, then, is it?
No.
At all?
No, at all.
You haven't driven the 911 yet, actually. You need to
yellow
drive
one.
You need to drive the 911.
Let's go past it. Yeah. So what's the miles per gallon then? Better than mine.
The
Doubt
miles per
it.
gallon on this car, I actually haven't got a clue. I've never once checked.
Alright.
The thing is, you don't buy a car like this in order to keep tabs on the miles per gallon or keep an eye on what the fuel economy is like. You drive a car like this to put your foot down and have fun. And if that comes at a greater cost, then so be it.
Alright. Okay.
That's the way I look at these cars in any case. Miles per gallon, no idea.
Is it easy to park? Because I kind of park for toffee.
Yeah, no,
Could I park it?
I know what you're like with parking. Could you? You probably could actually, because it's quite small.
You know what it is?
It's quite.
I don't think I could because
Well, you can
it's
park.
so heavy.
The thing is, it's got no parking sensors, but you can park a Kia Sportage,
I know,
which
but-
has got no parking
I
sensors.
know, but that's easy because it's really light.
This
you
is
can just
fine.
get it in anything.
If you adjust your mirrors in the right way, you could park this no bar. It's just like a little Fiesta. It's just a bit bigger than a Fiesta.
Park a bus.
Anyway, fancy going to York now?
Aye, come on then.
Let's
go
do
to
it.
York.
Let's do it.
Meow.
Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. Any long distance journey in any Porsche, even this Cayman, highly recommend the iCarSoft POR version 1.0. Can potentially get you out of sticky situations, take the car out of limp mode. It'll clear check engine lights, ABS, DSC lights, PSM, airbags, post-save, transmission, you name it. It also does the service now resets as well. Highly recommend it if you're doing long trips in your Porsche. You had enough driving then now. Passenger seat now.
While you drive, I'm gonna have my dinner.
Looks like I'm driving now.
Wow, it's white.
Ooh, wine. Nice. What are you fishing for?
Vinegars.
Fish and chips.
There's vinegar,
Fish and chips.
salt and pepper. Really boat. Empty cupboards. Bowls. Oh, quite nice bowls.
Cup of tea.
Not big enough. I know what, I was thinking about bringing like a bowl. Oh, tea. Sugar as well. Oh,
Cup of tea. I haven't had a cup of tea all day. And what day is it? What time is it even? 10 to 3.
Is it?
I'm looking for a window to see if I can launch me drone out of. Don't think it's going to happen, is it?
No.
And we need to go somewhere.
No.
And now it's time to go and check out York. Guy Fawkes was born right there. This is the biggest cathedral in Northern Europe. So, according to my camera here, bring it in on my phone, we've got a maximum of 97 decibels, which seems to be pretty good. That's well underneath the 105 limit.